Hey everyone, what's up? It's Raya, and today I have a pretty fun video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get over the holiday blues or how to deal with seasonal depression. They all kind of fit together, and I want to start this off by saying I am no expert. I am only speaking by experience and just tips that I've done myself to help me when it comes to the seasons changing and the crappy weather that comes with it, and that can just make you feel a little sad, a little down. It's not fun, especially if the sun just goes down so early and it just feels like your day is gone so fast. But I just want to put that disclaimer out there because I definitely am not an expert, not whatsoever, but I just think that I have some helpful tips that can help someone get through it. So that's the goal of this video. Before I get started, subscribe down below, give this video a like, and comment down below if the seasons changing ever affect your mood or make you feel any different. So first off, I'm gonna start with what the holiday blues are, what seasonal depression is, and it's a depressive state that can come with seasons changing, with the weather getting colder, with the sun being up for a short amount of time. It can really bring people into a sad, damp mood or mental state. And in combination with the holidays, it can be very overwhelming for some people because the holidays are really happy for some people, but other people just do not like the holidays, or the holidays bring back memories that aren't so happy, or it's a time where they usually just aren't in a good mood or don't have fun during this season. They just aren't that type of person. So having the seasonal depression in combination with not liking holidays can make it very hard for some people to have an enjoyable experience through the months of probably November until past January. And some symptoms that can come with seasonal depression are feeling like simple activities are a lot harder now. You're more tired than usual. You lose interest in things that used to bring you enjoyment. That's a very common one. And that you can't concentrate because in your head, everything is not very happy and it's easy to focus on what's going on in your head instead of the world around you. So it is harder for people to concentrate. And there are obviously a lot more symptoms that can come with it. These are just the ones that I have noticed in myself or in people that I know in my personal life. And now I'm just gonna start talking about things to combat that and ways to try to get over it or to deal with it or just lessen the intensity of it. There's no end-all be-all cure to this. There's no right answer or wrong answer on how to deal with it. Everybody is different. Everybody feels a different way about it. So any suggestions that I make are definitely situational for the person and what they're going through individually. So my first point of advice is to stay busy and stay active. I think it is very easy to fall in a slump even more when you aren't doing anything, you're isolating yourself in your apartment, house, room, whatever it may be. You're not doing the activities that you're used to doing, you're kind of shielding yourself off to the outside world. You're not working out if you normally do, or getting up and being active, not going for walks, not running, not doing yoga, whatever your physical activity may be that you partake in normally. Not doing that will only worsen the depressive state. So you want to stay active and stay busy. Stay busy doing activities you like, reading, hobbies that you like. For me, it's makeup and cooking and anything of the sort that you like to do, you have to make sure that you're still doing them. And any physical activity you like to do, I personally like to do yoga more, then you will want to continue to do so. And don't let the voice in your head telling you to be lazy, telling you you don't want to do it, get in your way. Just do it. The next point that I want to make is to be your own advocate. And by that, I mean being on your own side. At the end of the day, the only person you have is you. You have so many people in your life, I know, but you are the most important person and you are always on your own side. And when you are allowing your head to not be on your side, that is not good. You need to not be so critical of yourself and be aware of when those critical thoughts about yourself come up, and you have to spin them positively. I know it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that it's just like, oh, now that I'm aware that I have bad thoughts, I can just change it. You have to make an effort to do so. I'm sorry, my cat is deciding to scratch and make noises right now, so I'll give her a second to stop. Excuse me, Nix, I'm trying to film. Okay, back to what I was saying. You have to take those critical thoughts and you have to spin them into a positive way. Giving out positive energy will only bring you positive energy too. And an example of this is I had a day where I was just thinking, oh, I mess everything up. I never do anything right. Blah, 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 blah. The way to look at it is, yes, I made a mistake, but this gave me an opportunity to learn and then I won't mess it up next time. Don't think of everything as glass half empty. You have to think of it as glass half full. And like I said, it's not easy, but it's definitely possible. And with a little bit of effort, you can do it. Another thing is to try to pinpoint the reason or pattern that leads you to this bad mood. Really think to yourself, why am I feeling like this? Genuinely be honest with yourself and ask why I'm feeling this way and give a 100% truthful answer to yourself on why you are. If you don't know why you're feeling that way, then think to yourself, if I don't have a reason, then maybe I should try to get out of it. Or if I don't have a reason, then I shouldn't be feeling this way. And if you pinpoint the reason or the pattern that can lead you to the bad mood, you can change something in that pathway that gets you there. So if you not getting out of bed in the morning leads to you having a bad day, think about setting alarms or giving yourself a reason to get out of bed the next day. And then that pattern will be broken and you'll go along a new path that can lead to a better day and a better mindset. Another thing is to choose your family time and friend time. And when I say choose, make a conscious thought and a conscious choice to hang out with your family. A lot of people during the holiday time have a negative experience because of family, and that's out of your control. Your family is your family, and they're going to act the way they are going to act. And you just have to choose when you're going to be with your family, and you have to think before you see them. You're not going to let anything they say, anything they do get to you or change your mindset. It is hard to not take the opinion of your family personally, I know, but you have to remember that you and your opinions are the most important about yourself, not theirs. And I know that's hard to think because they're your family and they mean a lot to you, I know. But you need to think about yourself and keep your mental well-being at the forefront of your mind. So you need to balance time that you need alone with time when you see your family and friends. And honestly, when you have times that you choose to see your family and friends, it usually ends up being a better experience because you're making that choice to be around them. The next thing I want to talk about is saying no. Say no if you have to. Don't say no because you want to. Say no if you have to. It's easy to say no when you want to. Someone wants to hang out with you, someone wants to see you, someone wants to go do something with you, and you're in a bad mood, you're in a bad headspace, and you want to say no. But sometimes you have to say yes because it is important to get yourself up and out there. But if you have to say no, your mental capacity is just not there to see them, you think it will lead to an even worse headspace, then say no and don't feel bad about it. Just tell them, no, I can't today. I'm really not in the headspace that I'd want to be to hang out with you. I think I need a day or two to get back to where I want to be, and then we can definitely hang out. If they care about you, they will understand. And that's it. You need to put you first. And if that's saying no to going to do something, then say no. It's so easy to be a yes man. Believe me, I'm the biggest people pleaser ever. But sometimes you just have to say no because you need to. Earlier this week, I was going to do a collaboration with a fellow creator on a project. I had the worst week. So I had to be honest with her and I had to say, I'm sorry, I have to reschedule it. I cannot do it today. I am not where I want to be able to give my best effort to this project. So can we reschedule? And she was totally understanding of that because she understands that it is important to put yourself first. So if you have to say no, say no. The next thing is something that I did not do in the last week, so that's probably why it led to a really bad week. Prioritize your sleep. It's easy to just want to stay on TikTok until 4 a.m. just scrolling on through all these funny videos, but you need to sleep. Your body needs sleep. It's as simple as that. 6 to 8 hours. You can do that. You can give up time on your phone or time watching a show or anything like that for 6 to 8 hours of sleep. When I am getting a good night's sleep all the time, my life is at its best. I'm not even joking. I prioritize sleep as much as I can. It can give your mind a reset and then you can just wake up the next day rested and ready to go. When you wake up not rested, lethargic, then you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to go do the things that you need to do, and that can just lead to a spiral downwards. And the last thing I want to talk about is using your support system when you need it. It is so easy to not want to ask for help. So easy, because you feel like a burden, you feel like you're just gonna be a bummer to them, they're not gonna want to hear about how terrible you're doing. If they're in a good mood, you don't want to bring them down. All of those reasons you'll just keep running through your head, but they don't matter. If they're part of your support system, that means they care about you. They will listen. They will give advice if you need it. They are there because they love you and they support you. And that is why you are in their life too. You would never think, oh, if someone had a problem, I wouldn't want them to come to me because that's a burden. No, you care about them. You love them. So you would want them to come to you whenever they have a problem and they need someone, right? Why do you think they wouldn't want the same from you? That they wouldn't want to be there for you? Exactly. Doesn't make sense, right? So if you need to use your family or your friends or anyone you trust, then use it. I know every time I'm having a bad day, I will text my friend Jenna and I'll be like, Jenna, today's not my day. Today's the worst. I don't know what's happening. And then she'll respond with advice on what she thinks I can do to help me. Or she'll just solidify like, oh dang, you are really having a bad day. But she never has once been like, no, I don't want to hear it. Or Raya, you're being such a burden. Your negativity is getting to me. Nobody will say that if they care about you. They are there for a reason. And take advantage of that. And be there for them or someone when they need it too. So don't feel like a burden and just reach out to people you care about, okay? Well, that's all the advice that I wanted to give. I just thought with the holidays coming up, this could be a good thing to talk about and something that I felt definitely this week that I needed to reach out to people that I cared about. I needed to get out of bed. I needed to change the negativity in my mind to something positive. All of these things I have implemented into my life too. So I just thought I could share it with you all. And hopefully this would help someone, anyone that might need it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found anything useful out of it. I just really enjoy making this type of content because it's real life things that people need to talk about and people shouldn't be embarrassed or scared to talk about. Anyways, give this video a like, subscribe down below, and comment down below whatever you're feeling really. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!